Well, thought I'd fire up again and share some thoughts. I'm working on this new rifle, which is still wet. The paint's still wet. I'm always rush it, so I'm going to mount this red dot and leave it be before I do. I do have an awesome charging handle that's built specifically for these 308 rifles. I don't remember the name of the company now, but matter of fact, it's in my other rifle. It's in my other DPMS 308. I'm going to switch them out, leave the factory one in the other rifle, and my one-handed charging handle, which, for that matter, the 308 buffer spring, it's a man spring. So you can't sissify it like you do in AR. So anyway, I mean, you got to hold it, pull it. You got to know, pull it. So I'm going to tighten this and share a few thoughts. Oh, by the way, this red dot, the point is, you don't have to spend $700 on a T1 or T2. They're quality, but I don't know what this was. Might have bought it on sale for $120 from Primary Arms. Everything. And this is, I don't know, maybe the 5th optic I've owned from Primary Arms. All of them are quality. Let me share this. Thousands upon thousands of rounds I have shot with these optics. Never had an issue. Tennessee dropped my rifle in the dirt on purpose, rolled around with it, dropped it in the rocks. Never had an issue. So get this thing snug for now. Can't see, it's too dark in here, but that was my point. Something to do. Shoot a little video. It's not a Allen wrench, it's a Star Drive wrench that comes with them. Anyway, I'll snug it down. And I usually put blue Loctite on them, and I didn't that time, but it probably has some on it. Well, I have an issue, I'll fix that later. But it's 1/3 co-witness, lower 1/3. I'm pretty happy with that. Everything is quality. Let me share this. You know, I'm not a gun guy, really. I'm not a gear guy. I've done some training, organized, paid training with my long guns to learn how to win a gunfight. That's the only thing that matters. How to win a gunfight and run your weapon. But for example, down in Tennessee, and there were a couple different kind of guys that were there. Geeksters that all they wanted to talk about was gear. What kind of gun, what kind of holster, what kind of armor you wearing, what kind of carrier. And I finally told one of these guys, buddy, it doesn't matter. Buy the best gear you can afford and learn how to use it effectively. I couldn't tell you, well, I could in my new one, but any of my carriers, whatever, they're made in America. That's good, and they're set up for me. But those guys, weekend warrior guys, that I don't know if they 3-gun, but very few of us were down there. Maybe just a very few of us were down there. I went down just to learn. I wanted to be better. That's all. Not be an operator. I don't want to be an operator. I wanted to be better, get training, learn how to win a gunfight. So I'm better than these shitheads that are coming for me. Lord, I hope they don't come, but you never know. In this day in America, we'll know Monday. I think they vote. Congress votes Monday on at least one of the new gun control measures, which I don't know. After Sandy Hook, they failed by 6 votes. Only 6 in the Senate. So I don't know if the political winds have changed. That's what worries me. That's why this brand new rifle sitting here with wet paint on it. Of course, I like to shoot rifles, and for that matter, if you don't own a long gun, a magazine-fed long gun, normal capacity magazine, by the way. You don't own a long gun, no. Handguns are good because you can carry them. Concealed, hopefully, legally. But handguns are good because you always have them with you. But just watch the news reports. Some of these people are getting shot 9, 10, 11 times. One of the guys that was shot down by the terrorist, the Muslim in Fort Hood, Texas, hell, he was shot 13 times with a handgun and lived. Handguns start gunfights. Long guns finish them. People don't live, typically. You get hit with a long gun. And handgun, you fight your way back to your long gun. So, end of the world situation, I could care less about a handgun. It's an extra 2 pounds I probably wouldn't carry. But this would never leave arm's length. Typically, it'd be strapped to me. I do run a VTAC sling. They're awesome, by the way. I do have some Magpul slings with that VTAC. It's adjustable one hand. Really, really handy. Especially, you have to put your armor on, put a carrier on. You can adjust everything easily. So, I spend. I'm not a gear guy, but I buy good American gear. My carrier, the last one I have, plate carrier, it's a U.S. Palm in quality. Very pleased with it. U.S. Palm carrier, plate carrier, primary arms. Most of my optics are all primary arms. Majority of them are quality. I think they're in Texas. Quality and always good service from them, and they stand behind everything. This is quality optics for your long gun. And like I said, have I used them? Yes. Yeah, actually, yes. Come home from a range day muddy, and these things, I tell you what, they get used, and I've never had an issue. Knock on something. Another thing, I spend my money on quality ammo, American brass ammo, and usually 99% of the time it's Lake City Federal ammo. It always works. When your life counts, when your life depends on it, a click, you don't want to hear a click. It needs to go bang when you hit the fun switch. What else are we going to talk about? Monday in Congress. Hey, I'm worried about it. Yes, I am. Where have we come? Fact is, in America, we have kicked the Lord out of public to the point now almost can't discuss it. I know you can't at work. Discuss the Lord at work. You're done in America. You kick the Lord out of everything public, let alone in the home. Families fall apart. This is what we get. This is what we get where another crisis and I go out and buy another rifle. Well, I'm happy we have the freedom to do so. But buy quality gear. I'm blessed to have the money to do this and buy, good. You can't do better than this rifle and a 308 AR rifle. You cannot. No matter what the money you spend. Maybe you could get a custom $10,000 rifle, but for a production rifle, this is as good as it gets. DPMS. It really is. I'm not just saying that. It's a fact. Believe me, I wouldn't trust my life to it. But money aside, and I know everybody doesn't have disposable dollars to throw at everything. This is what I would recommend. Buy the best rifle that you can afford, and believe me, you can buy a quality AR for $500, $600. I think it's Delton. Yeah, American, good rifle, or you can build one. I built my second AR. I built that rifle out of parts. I don't know what it cost me with the optic and everything, maybe $800, $900. But point is, there's a will, there's a way. You can build one or buy one. I'm pretty sure it was a Delton, or some of these other rifles, $600, $700 for sure. This is what I recommend: buy the best rifle you can afford. Doesn't have to be a $2,000 Spikes Tactical. Good rifle. and then spend the rest of your money on ammo, and then shoot the rifle. Practice with it. A couple hundred rounds won't get it done. Muscle memory. It's about muscle memory. Shooting well is a perishable skill. I'm going to go to range Tuesday. I'm going. I've been lacking. Been busy, but we're going. So Tuesday, it's on. I'm going to spend the money. The difference between 5.56 and 308. I don't know. 5.56, you buy it on. You get a deal on it. 30 cents every time you pull the trigger. 25 cents. I don't even know. I've had this ammo so long. But 308, you get a deal on 308. Anything around 60 cents is a deal, and I don't care. Spend the money. Spend that money when the time comes. It'll save you and those that you love. So, all right.